Hi everybody, my name is Elise McCall and I work for Polar Bears International. At Polar Bears International, our mission is to protect polar bears and their Arctic sea ice home for many generations to come. We do this by researching polar bears around the world, educating people about polar bears, and inspiring everyone to take action every day to help protect polar bears. Did you know that no matter how old you are or where you live, you can help protect polar bears too? The only way to protect polar bears is to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. When we burn fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, we release carbon emissions into the atmosphere, and these emissions are like a heat-trapping blanket. When we burn too many fossil fuels, we release too many emissions into the atmosphere and we thicken this heat trapping blanket. We just make Earth too warm too quickly, and I think we all know that when it's too warm outside, ice melts. So this is becoming a big problem for polar bears. Luckily, we can all do our part to help. This February, we are asking students to take the Polar Pledge. Every time you walk or bike to school, you are reducing fossil fuel emissions and helping polar bears. For every 500 trips that Davis students take by walking or biking to school, you can symbolically adopt a polar bear in your district. Last year, students took 7,700 trips to school walking or biking and symbolically adopted 14 polar bears. This year, the goal is 10,000 trips to school walking or biking and adopting 20 polar bears. This really helps Polar Bears International with our mission of protecting polar bears and sea ice. So, whether you are reducing fossil fuel emissions, taking the Polar Pledge by walking or biking, or helping throughout the year to reduce fossil fuels and getting your families and friends to do the same, thank you so much for helping protect polar bears. We could not do it without your support.